Gar! Gar!
Huh?
Wake up!
Sorry. I've been tired all day. So, you ready to start recording?
Yeah, I have been ready. For 10 hours!
What?
It's the morning, Gar!
What?
Yeah! I've been literally sitting here waiting for you to wake the fuck up so we can record.
Why didn't you just go to bed?
Because I actually rewatched Orb and Ginga S constantly, and now I can memorize every fucking scene. Like here, just lie down for a second. Lie down. I'll never forgive Orb for this. See? So now we're doing this Friday morning. So I hope you're happy.
Should we schwa the roll call?
Yeah! Fuck it! Schwa the roll call!
Explorer from the unknown, Yellowcaster, Autocar.
Loyal and loud, Pinkmaster Lane!
Paying respect to the original Japanese heroes,
Radio Sentai Castranger.
Ultraranger.
Welcome everyone to Ultraranger, where we talk about Ultraman's past, present, future, Godzilla, and all Kaiju in between. I'm Ultracaster Pink Lane. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, Ultracaster Pink Lane, and I am your host, Ultracaster Yellow Gar. Autogar.
Yup. So we're here to talk about Ultraman and stuff.
Ultraman, man.
We need to talk about the TV dub someday.
Give it one.
I have an idea, I'll tell you later.
Alright then. First, let's go on to some news. I got some new things. I got... What?
I got new things! Just this!
Yeah. The final figure of Ultraman Orb Lightning Attacker, and it is gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm gonna say for a vinyl figure, that's really nicely detailed.
Just the detail and the glossy paint on it. Just, my god. I was gonna say, oh my goodness. I'm like, wait, I need to say my thing. Herpaderps. Herpaderps.
And also, you're getting a king sword.
Yeah, I'm getting a king sword, and I'll talk about that next time.
Oh yeah, it looks cool.
On to some update news. So, I don't remember the last time we talked about this. I think it was episode 32, but it was about the Converge, the second wave of the Converge Ultraman figures.
Oh yeah, those look cute.
Yep. Once again, the lineup is Ultra 7, Ultraman Dyna, Ultraman Gaia V2, Ultraman Zero, Bolton, and King Joe.
King Joe's just like, I want a hug.
Yeah, King Joe's like,
I want a hug. I'm a robot.
what is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
But the update that we have are these is that they're premium Bandai.
Yep.
And they are going for 5,400 yen, including tax.
God, Zero just always looks angry.
Brrr.
Like even when we were talking about like that Zero like
PC
keyboard,
cushion.
Yeah, PC cushion. You're like, looks angry. He looks more evil than Belial is.
Yeah, Belial's like, hey,
I'm Belial, hug me. I'm evil.
hey, God love me.
I mean, I do. I'll love Belial to the end of time.
Not the Ultraman. Not the Ultraman. Hi, I'm Belial. God love me.
Oh my goodness.
But, and they'll be shipped out in June of 2018.
Woot.
I like Bolton. Bolton's cool.
Dolphin's pretty cool.
Alright, on to some Godzilla news. We have a release date for the second Godzilla Monster Planet movie.
Yay!
And
the first one was really good.
Yeah. So, the official release date now is May 18th.
Sweet.
So, yeah, we either go to Redcaster's wedding, or we can go to Japan and see this movie.
I'd say Redcaster's wedding is more important.
Yeah, Redcaster's wedding is more important. Spoilers, Redcaster's getting married.
Yeah. I'm finally getting married!
I
was
was just thinking that as well.
this.
But wait, didn't they get married at the end of the first movie?
No. They just flew off. Yeah, that wasn't explained.
Maybe they got a divorce in between.
Like, and then they were going to get married in the second movie, and then Jafar came back, and then the third movie they're trying to, then Aladdin's father got involved, and then at the end they're just like, okay, we're finally getting married.
With the release date, we also have a new still image of Godzilla, and it looks like flare lights.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's like a distraction thing. Because they're trying to like lure him to a certain spot like they did in the first part.
But the question is, what's that? Like around Godzilla?
Fuck if we know.
Atomic portal? Godzilla learns the ability to teleport?
After what? Apparently like 20,000 years?
22,000 years.
22,000 years of being on Earth. Who the fuck knows what he can do?
He just learned the ability to teleport.
Yeah, just... That's the thing, apparently. Like, they left Earth 20 years ago, but when they come back, it's apparently been 22,000 years since they left. And Godzilla just... Ugh. Go watch it. It's on Netflix. It's really good. Like, it may be slow a bit, but that's just because, again, it's a setup movie.
And again, it's a Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
Yeah. The first part is literally, here's these characters, here's the premise, here's what's going on, and then the next two parts will be, okay, action. And I'm especially excited for the second part because it's going to be about Mechagodzilla. So, fuck yeah. Can't wait to see what he looks like in this movie.
There's your assumption.
Yeah, that's not too much to get from, but...
Dorsal fins, the claw.
But yeah, it feels like they find him, and then they're like, okay, we need to repair him, and then use him. And hope to God it works.
Play the Jimmy Neutron montage song.
Free blast!
It's Jimmy Neutron time.
Oh god.
Alright. So Ultraman Mabius is now airing on Toku, the tokusatsu streaming channel.
Good job, Mabius.
Yeah. Don't really care since you're already on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, so you should watch it.
Yeah, maybe you should watch it. And
was
watch
good.
all of its movies.
Yep. Castranger, we talked about the first two episodes of Mabius.
So Mabius.
It was good.
Strange.
So yeah, go watch Mabius. It's cool.
Mabius. I can't believe we never talked about this yet. Even though it's been around for a few months now.
Oh.
I think we mentioned it on Castranger, but that was too long ago.
Okay.
So Ultraman Neo's Blu-ray box set has been announced by Tsuburaya Productions.
Which one's Neos again?
Neos is the guy that got the straight-to-DVD release.
Oh, womp womp. And now he's becoming a straight-to-Blu-ray release.
Tsuburaya Station reports that the 17th show in the Ultra series, Ultraman Neos, has been released on Blu-ray on March 7th for 13,800 yen.
Yup.
The 3-disc set contains all 12 episodes on 2 discs, while a third disc includes the following. Creating Neos, the locations of Neos, everyday life of Neos. That would probably be funny. Just, see Ultraman Neos get out of bed, do shopping, go for a haircut.
And people just don't care.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh yeah, that's Neos.
A pilot for the first episode. Ultra Warrior special video. I don't know what that is. And Ultraman Neos Blu-ray box release screening.
Ooh.
So like the press conference.
Oh, okay. Hey guys, so we're announcing new Ultraman Neos. Oh, sweet, when's he airing? He's coming out on DVD this time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it was like Ultraman Tiga, Dyna, and then Gaia. So like 96, 97, 98. Neos came out in like 2000 and something.
Okay.
And then Cosmos came in like 2001.
Cosmos!
Cosmos!
Okay.
Running for 12 episodes, Ultraman Neos follows the story of Genki Kagura, who Ultraman Neos secretly merges in order to help Heart, high-tech Earth alert rescue team,
That's amazing.
fight monsters from both Earth and space. It debuted in 2000. Okay, I was wrong. Yeah, no, I was right. It debuted in 2000 and was later brought to the U.S. in 2017 via the U.S. and via the version service Go 90.
Via the version service.
Oh.
Okay. Cool. It was brought to the U.S.
So, yeah. Ultraman Neos, a.k.a. just Ultraman Reboot.
Ah.
That's why there's also Ultra 721.
Yeah. Oh.
21st century.
We don't talk about that one. Or no, that's Ultra 7X.
Yeah, that's Ultra 7X, that Super Alexa, like...
We don't talk about that. We need to talk about that on Ultraranger someday.
What? We could do both Ultraman Neos and Ultra 7X. They're both roughly like 12 episodes.
That'd be fun. Let's do it!
Yeah! Rock and roll!
Bring it on!
Bring it on! I do.
We here at Ultraranger love channeling our inner Patrick Warburton.
Hey, Peter. You ready to watch some Ultraman?
Hey, Ginga.
Hey, Ginga. Maybe you should be a better show. Hey, Peter. Sure.
Sure.
You know that's gotta be the thumbnail. It's gotta be Joe with an Ultraman.
Just him in the bed.
Him with Ultraman Neos.
Yeah, just him with the bed, like on the bed.
Oh.
Like, rock and roll. Bring on the bed. That's actually one of my favorite no's ever. It's just like when the TV cuts out. He's just,
No! So I wouldn't mind watching Ultraman Neos.
There you go. Why not?
Neos.
Oh, here we go.
What? Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Swanson.
No!
On to the other news. Soft Vinyl Soul, Ultraman Ginga, and Ultraman Victory are being released in July.
Ooh?
So, Soft Vinyl Soul is basically brand new vinyl figures, but with glossy paint like the Lightning Attacker.
That's cool.
They don't have the swivel though in the waist.
But they look like
yeah,
more detailed.
yeah, it's height. They're more detailed. They're fully painted.
Nice.
Yeah. And why not start with the guy that marketed the vinyl figure craze, Ultraman Ginga and Ultraman Victory?
Yeah.
There were also Ultraman X and 5 King, but there is no news on them yet.
I will say the vinyl figure does look good, but just the paint, the blue on him is a bit too dark.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like kind of a lighter. It's like a sky blue.
Turns out the Ginga Spark doesn't even come with Ultraman Ginga.
Yeah, I noticed when they're like the Victory Lance toy doesn't come with the Victory Spark doll.
Yeah, so it's like, wait, so I have to buy
Yep.
them separately? That's bullshit.
That's really stupid.
At least with X, they got it right. It's like, oh yeah, here's the vinyl figure with the morpher.
I thought that was silly.
Oh, it's just like his whole gimmick is
Like,
cyber
he uses
cards,
but he uses a spark doll to transform. Like, just puts it on the fucking shit. I'm like, no, use the changer. Come on.
So there's the Ginga one.
Let's see the Victory. That looks really good. See, the Victory looks really good. Oh, I love that design. You know what? You know what I think it is with me?
What?
I think it's just like black on an Ultraman
You know,
suit.
I think it's the symmetry in him.
That too. Oh, you know what? That's it too.
Because if you notice, the silver line, the black line, and the red line underneath his color timer also have V's. Like,
Yeah.
they're also shaped like V's.
No, I love Victory's suit, man. It's fucking cool.
Just announce an SH figure arts of that, please.
Oh, so I don't know if we talked about this ever, but apparently they released like these gimmick Ultraman figures. Like they're like
Yeah, for Ultraman Ginga S, they released some gimmick figures. There was Ginga, who had attachable Ginga S armor.
oh no, I'm talking about like new ones that they made. Like they made one of Jeed and
The Ultra Action Hero.
Yeah,
The Ultra action
Jeed and,
figures.
they made one of Jeed and Zero, and they actually look pretty good.
Yeah, so hopefully they make ones of Ginga and Victory.
And they're like really affordable too. Like I could get like the G figure for like $30, I think.
Yeah, but you're already getting the figure work.
Yeah. You know, I need my Jeed.
These figures will be released in July 2018 for 2,916 yen.
Yeah, but now that you've mentioned that, like brought up that like he's very symmetrical in his design, I think that's like one of the reasons why I really love Victory's suit. Cause like I like symmetry. I like things.
Symmetry.
Yeah.
So you're like Deaf to Kid.
Sort of, but not to that extent.
Not
Not to the point that like I'll freak out if something's.
But like you won't fold your toilet paper.
No.
Or you won't fail a test because you realize your name is not symmetrical.
Yeah, that's why I like Build Hazard so much, because it's just like an all black symmetrical looking suit, and like the colors aren't like on a weird angle. It bugs me. It still looks so pretty though, so I'm not doubting that.
Yeah, the Victory one does look a lot better than the Game
Yo,
Boy.
make a G one, make a G. You know what? As much as I would love like a final Belial, Belial doesn't look good in vinyl form.
No.
It's like, you know, he arches over. Like you need him like kind of like crouching over.
Well,
and,
they did make a vinyl figure of Belial, and he's kind of like at the top. They kind of hunched him over to give him like more of a bear look.
Oh, I'm glad you said that because I love bears. So.
Bears.
Bears. I gotta watch Country Bears.
Oh my goodness! Tell me when you do that, because I love the Country Bears.
This isn't over. Bears.
What, did he just realize that they're bears? This ain't over! Bears!
Oh, Christopher Walken. He's the evil lawyer.
Oh, okay, last news story. The Ultraman G Complete Collection book. So,
Wait, go back up?
okay. No, okay.
It's spelled G-I-D-E guide.
This is Google Translate because it's a Japanese site.
Oh.
So it's like translate to English. G's on the actual word.
Ultraman Guide.
The Ultraman Guide Complete Collection. Released on March 10th.
Mr. Akazu, Mr. Umitsu, Hamada, director, interview, theatrical version, all of Zito are covered. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just...
It goes over the making of Ultraman G.
Kira.
But then there's my favorite thing. It comes with a booklet of Danshine.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bakuretsu Danshine.
Here we go.
Here we go.
That's cool.
No, you know what's cool?
Uh-huh.
The fact that there is a wallpaper of all the thumbnails from the series.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
apparently they make one giant mural.
That'd be a cool poster.
That would be a cool poster to have.
Huh. Neato. I like that one up there. Like the third one on the top. Nope.
Cheat?
Yeah. Love that one.
Oh, and there was apparently with the Blu-rays of Ultraman G, there is a director's cut of episode 24 and 25. AKA, they just merged both episodes together into one long episode.
Oh, okay.
Because like I asked him, it's like, are there any additional scenes? And it's like, no, it's just both of them together.
I mean, that'd be cool.
It's like
a long finale.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
Okay.
Oh man, Belial atrocious.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait for new Ultraman this year.
I know, yeah, we should be getting info about that soon.
Yeah, next month.
Woo! Ultraman card.
Also, there's a cutout of Danshine helmet.
God, like, I feel like they really should have made a capsule for him. Capsule and a card. And a vinyl figure.
They should.
A Danshine vinyl figure.
I would have loved the Danshine vinyl figure.
You would have gotten all the Danshine stuff.
You, not you. You.
And the baseball hat or something.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
But you love baseball hats.
I do. But you know what I also like more?
What?
Ultraman Orb.
So, yeah. Episode 15. Never Say Never. And
Oh no, Justin Bieber, run!
or the James Bond movie Never Say Never Again.
Who was James Bond in that film?
Sean Connery. It was the 20th anniversary of James Bond, so they were like, they asked Sean Connery, we need you. We need you to come back for this one movie for the 20th anniversary. He's like, fine, because he didn't want to do Bond anymore because he didn't want to be typecasted as that character.
Look what happened to him.
Well, that's why he did that, I forgot what it was, that weird movie with a Z. Zartha or Soren or something like that. But, yeah.
Wait, wasn't Sean Connery's Indiana Jones' dad?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Last Crusade. He was fucking amazing in that movie. And he was in one of my personal favorites. Not like in my top 10, but like one of my favorite movies. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. That was his last major motion picture he did before he retired from acting.
Okay, wait, he's not dead?
No, he's not dead, but it was... That League of Extraordinary Gentlemen was his last movie he did, ever.
And then he was just sick of being in movies, or?
He was just getting old and sick, so he just didn't want to. He was supposed to be in Skyfall. Like, they were going to ask him to make a cameo as a character in Skyfall, and then they didn't because they were like, we might draw the audience away. And I'm like, you fucking stupid, no.
Get all the James Bonds back.
Yeah. I like James Bond, in case you guys know. I've loved James Bond since I was like 5 years old.
Yeah,
I love him.
Didn't you marathon all the films recently?
I marathoned up to like halfway through Roger Moore. So I didn't finish, but I watched it.
Didn't he die last year?
Yeah. It's sad too because he was my least favorite James Bond.
so anyways, Ultraman Orb.
Yeah. So episode 15, aka the episode when you realize, holy shit, Orb is an amazing series.
Like,
because
holy
fuck, I haven't watched this episode since it like
2016.
aired, and wow, I forgot how feelsy this episode was. Like, holy shit.
Like, this is when you have to appreciate just how much Ultraman has changed in like 50 years.
And how much Tsuburaya fucking like cares about their writing.
Yeah.
And their story.
Because maybe that's one of the reasons why I kind of like Ultraman a bit more now than like Rider. It's like, you know what? It's 25 episodes. Every episode counts. It's like we can't really have that much filler. Maybe in like the first few episodes, but then we gotta keep
And when we do get filler, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's like comedic filler, or it's like it focuses on a character.
Yeah, it focuses on the side characters and it makes us like
Imposter Blues, where it was focused on Jeddah.
Yeah.
And this two-parter was about Shin.
Yeah, and Shin, like, he was going through some like life-changing stuff about like what he was believing in.
It's like, science only leads to destruction. Look at Galactron. And then Kofune is like, yeah, but you have to remember, Galactron's a machine.
He looks at the world the way he was programmed to. You have to see the world for what he doesn't see. Yeah. And like,
Kofune's speech at the hospital was also such a good thing.
He's like what's his face from G, episode 12.
Oh,
well, I forgot his character's name, but like Ryubei's.
Oh yeah, I don't remember his name.
Yeah, but he was just so good in G because like, you know, he talked to him, like got really deep with him and stuff like that. It was just like he was a really good character to relate to, and just it helped develop like a character, and it was awesome. But yeah, he was just so cool, and just like in the beginning, like Shin was just like, he's like, I don't know if I want to like be involved or like focus on my dreams anymore or whatever like that. And then Kufune's telling me, he's like, well, there's two types of people. There's people who
doubt themselves, and there are people that don't.
Who doubt the other things people doubt.
Yeah.
Or believe. Yeah.
But we as inventors,
we need both.
We need a bit of both.
Yeah. And then we get this amazing shot because they're like through a tunnel while they're like having this talk.
Yeah, when they drive through
the tunnel, there's just Orb
like
fighting Galactron and just getting like his ass kicked.
Oh, just.
And then he gets stabbed.
That was an awesome shot.
Yeah, and then that was an amazing shot. And then he he gets stabbed or whatever like that, but it's kind of like it's not like a real stab.
It's like like the blast goes through him.
Yeah, and then you just see like because he's in Hurricane Slash, you see like Jack and Zero kind of like coming at him and just going like ah. Oh. And I have to say, I love the shot that just when Orb like runs out of energy he just like dissipates into like particles.
Yeah, and Galactron's like, why are you trying? Like, it's like
You're not part of this planet.
It's like you're not part of this planet, so why should you care about these people?
Yeah, and then like, it's funny how like I think if one flaw with this episode is that they don't kind of like question where Guy's been, because like especially when like he shows up in the hospital later, like none of them are like, where the fuck have you been?
Well, no, well, I think they're just used to like Guy just vanishing for a while.
Yeah, God, you honestly really think they would think he was Orb at this point?
But Lane, Ultraman's so big, he can't compress down to a human form. That's insane.
Yeah.
See, they already rolled that out, so Guy cannot be Ultraman Orb.
Of course. And so, like, Guy just realizes he's just like, fuck, like, I'm getting my ass kicked. Like, what am I gonna do? And then he just, like, you see him, like, staring at the Belial card, and he's just like, I can't use you, I can't control you, but, like, I have no choice. Like, this is the only thing that I know.
Like, Space Team Superion didn't work.
Yeah, Space Team Superion didn't work, Solid Burning didn't work, Hurricane Slash didn't work.
No, I don't think he went Solid Burning last episode.
No, that probably would have worked out anyways, so.
Maybe it's a better idea to not overheat them.
So
overheat the
it's
Kaiju.
interesting that I noticed too was when he turned into Thunderbuster in this episode, he actually used the Belial card first, then Zophy, because usually it's supposed to be Zophy, then Belial.
Well, he already had the card out.
Yeah.
So that's why I think.
So that was interesting.
And then we actually hear his phrase instead of just screaming.
Mm-hmm.
I'm borrowing the power of darkness and light.
Yep. It's a good thing, and then you just hear the dun 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 dun.
Like hearing that in my orb ring for the first time, I was like, finally.
Oh, yeah. So then like a VTL jet flies by, and it's actually like really cool because we see like through the pilot's like back of his head perspective, like we're in the cockpit, and he fires like this electric net to use against Galactron, which actually before that even fucking happens, Galactron like goes into the sky and like raises his tail up and just
decimates the whole entire field
area. And if you actually look closely, there's like houses and stuff and like farmland. So
yeah,
like people got died.
Because Galactron mentioned to Shin and Jedha, it's like, oh no, it's not just the human race.
Nature in general.
Just the planet itself needs a reset.
Yeah, because you guys are like low.
You guys are lurching off of it.
Yeah. And so he just decimates this entire area.
But then Jedha's like, well, what about you? You're stealing a human being to speak. Goes into its thinking pose. Yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah, and just by at that time, or whatever, it's just like, okay, well, he's thinking we didn't think of a plan.
But then Shin's like, what can we do?
Yeah. So then the VTL jet like fires like an electric net at him, and then like while he's like flying away, you just see Orb Thunderbuster just jump and just swat him out of the sky because he's in his way or whatever. And then just the pilot just like spinning, and you just see it crash into a mountain. We don't know until like later what actually happened to him.
Tell my wife, I'll be home for dinner. You see it crash. I'm okay.
So then we just proceed to see just Thunderbuster just kick the fucking shit out of Galactron, and like honestly,
when we mean beat the shit, we literally mean he beats the shit out of him.
By the end of this fight, like Galactron's tail is ripped off, one of his hands is ripped off. He's like all dirty, covered in like his own oil, like oily blood,
like,
and just,
Galactron's decimated.
He's in, like even he's just like Jesus fucking Christ, like what the fuck. And like Thunderbuster even like he removes his tail, like his like head tail kind of thing.
It is his tail.
Yeah, it's like a head tail.
Ponytail.
Yeah, and it sets Naomi like free of like the link, but she's still like trapped inside Galactron.
Like she's panicking because like Galactron's being like tossed around by Ultraman Orb,
and she's scared
because
like,
she can't do anything.
And praise to Naomi's actor for like well done acting of like being scared shitless. It was really good. Like it felt real.
The worst part is she doesn't even know it was Orb that did it. Think of it. She never saw Ultraman Orb like beat the shit out of Galactron.
That's true. And just, like, Galactron, like, fucking Thunderbuster's just, like, stomping on him and just, like...
About to impale him by his own hand.
Yeah, and because he, like, shoots, like, this laser, like, out of his claw or whatever like that. That's another thing I like about Galactron, is that he, like, forms weapons out of his limbs.
Like a blade,
and then
chains.
And then, like, the claw, like, he turns into a claw, and then gun cannons come onto the claw, and then shoots lasers, and then it can come off and, like, hover and just, like, keeps trying to hold Orb down with the lasers, and then Orb just literally just grabs it and fucking tosses it at him, and he's just like, fuck you! And then what's great, like, Galactron's just all beat up, and he just doesn't know what to do, so his last, like, final thing is, I'm just gonna try to calm him down with my little peace song, like, Song of Peace. And that doesn't even do anything. Orb just proceeds to do his fucking final attack and just destroys him.
Yeah, Zeddy and Ray.
Somehow Naomi fucking survives too.
Well, she got blasted out of Galactron.
Yeah.
But I actually looked up why is it called Zeddy Simray.
Mm-hmm.
The Z part is from Zafi's attack.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the full name of it. But then there's Belial's Decium.
Ah.
Right? So it's like Zed, then Dium. So like they merge the words together.
It's a nice fucking attack too.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me a lot of G's Wrecking Burst. So.
Wrecking Buster.
You know what? That actually makes sense too, because you know Ultraman and Belial, they're like Ultraman and Safi are kind of almost one and the same. So, yeah, and then just like Belial finally like calms down, whatever, or like Orb finally calms down.
Jetta and Shin are just watching him. And it's like, Shin, can't you do anything? And then like Orb's color timer's going off, so it's like, why bother? He's just gonna disappear in like any minute now.
Yeah, like there's nothing we can do. And then just
like Galactron's done.
Yeah, he explodes.
Like he doesn't rebuild himself. He doesn't do it. He is dead.
Yeah.
Like bits and pieces of him everywhere.
Yeah, but I love Galactron. Like he's a really cool kaiju.
I want to know his origin. Like where is he from? And I think in the G movie that's where they go.
Cool.
Because with Galactron Mark II.
Oh fuck yeah.
It's more movable.
So yeah, so like they so Orb like.
Oh yeah, rest in peace, SSP-7.
Yeah.
The van got destroyed.
Oh fuck yeah. So then Naomi gets like rushed to the hospital, and just like she's in there, and the doctors are saying like we've done all we can for her. It's the rest is up to her to like wake up if she needs to be. And so then like Kafune and Shin are just sitting in the hospital, and they're like talking about shit. And then one of Kafune's workers comes, and it's like, boss, we just found out the fate of the pilot that got shot down. He's alive, like because of our springs, because they like
the emergency deployment in the VTOL, the things that we make, it saved him.
Yeah, and like Kafune's just like, great, that's amazing, awesome, like we did great work.
That kind of gives Shin like new hope.
Yeah, and Shin's like, oh my god, yeah, that saved lives.
But yeah, but just Kofune's speech is like, we don't take from everyone. We all work as one corporation on this planet.
Yeah.
And it's like, think of it. Lions take care of zebras. Make sure that the zebra population doesn't stay overpopulated in Africa. When lions die, they get brought back to the ground, where grass comes from, and that's where zebras get their food.
And yeah. And then we find out Guy has like super speed. Like really fast super speed, and like so much to the point that like no one notices it.
Just he's having PTSD. Like
yeah, because he's having like memories of like Natasha. And we see like a shot of like Natasha crying, and then like we see him like on like in this like huge white room with just the Belial card, and he just like, and then it cuts to like him punching the floor where the Belial card is, and then it like cuts back into like reality where it's just like it's where he like fell after he like got knocked out. And then he leaves the Belial card there.
Everything's destroyed.
Everything's destroyed.
The wildlife, the tree, and all of it.
So then he like rushes to the hospital, and then he goes into the room. Jetta's already in there with Naomi, and then
here's the one thing that I think of then.
Mm-hmm.
With Jetta being by her side,
mm-hmm.
I have a feeling between Jetta and Shin, Jetta kind of has a thing for Naomi.
Oh, has a crush on her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. But also, he just like. She's a really good friend to him. Yeah. And, like, I like that they were just, like, the whole time they were so worried about him. They're like, Kappa! Kappa! And so, yeah.
Saying that.
So the guy like goes in and just like is holding her hand super tightly, and he's just like, and like without even like spoiling his identity or anything, which is really cool. Like everyone else shows up in the room, and then he just literally just says like, I think honestly like one of the best lines in the entire episode is just, I'll never forgive Orb for this, and just Jen is like, me neither.
And just, I'm sorry, that's what we kind of need more in toku shows. That like sometimes the title itself of it's like, or not, or
like the protag has like a falling down kind of like
yeah.
he has like a crushing moment where he like did something
like kind of like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes it's not all like sometimes the hero identity isn't always the good thing.
That's why Spider-Man's considered to be one of the greatest superheroes ever, because he has so much to relate to. Because he's not just Spider-Man, he's also Peter Parker. He has 2 struggles, 2 lives to live.
He was the youngest superhero back in the day.
Yeah. But, like, it was just great. Like, I just feel so guilty for what happened, because...
He almost...
Again! This is the second time that someone he really cared about got hurt or injured or died.
Because of Orb.
Because of himself. Because he used a power that he could not fully control.
And now Guy said that he's going on a journey.
Yeah, and he's like...
He doesn't know where, but he has to do something.
And it's great. Like, she wakes up and, like, he's...
For like a tiny bit.
She's like, where am I? What am I doing? And he's like, you're in the hospital, and, like, you're holding my hand. And she's just like, that's so warm. And just, like... I honestly, I teared up. Like, I almost cried a bit, because I was just like, oh, this is so powerful, oh my god! Like, the tension's so good! And then, yeah, so just, guys just like, if you think I've ran away, then, again, I mean, understandable. Nobody will care. And then he goes back to where, like, he left the Belial card, picks it up, and then he's just questioning, like, I wonder if, like, I can control this power eventually.
Like, harnessing the darkness.
And, like, yeah, in the hospital room, Kafune is even like, you know, we can't get rid of the darkness inside of all of us. We need to learn to embrace it.
Well, not embrace it, but, like, try to understand it.
Yeah. And see, that's what I love, that, like, that's what I love about Ultraman Belial. He just, like, he leaves such an impact on everyone. Everyone he gets involved. Even if he's just a card.
Just, even after death, Ultraman Belial still follows you.
Yeah, that's why he's my favorite.
Just even after death itself, nope, like, he will haunt you.
That's why, like, again, I always say, even if his final death wasn't G'd, like, if he came back, I'd be fucking over the moon happy. I'd be like, yes! You can't defeat Ultraman Belial.
It's gotta be in a good way, though. He just can't magically come back.
Because, Super Eye, if you ever make another evil Ultraman, he will not even be half as fucking good as Ultraman Belial.
And I think that's why they
might not do it.
They'll just keep Belial around.
Because they're just like, no, that's the evil Ultraman. That's the definition of an evil Ultraman. That's the evil Ultraman everyone wants. And we only need.
That, and again, just at the end of G, just Belial just, in a way, gives up.
Yeah.
He's tired.
And
he's done.
He even recognizes his own son as an Ultraman, because that's what his last words are.
G.
It's like, Ultraman G.
No, it's just G, though.
I'm like, yeah. And so, yeah, this guy kind of just goes off to his own...
Vision quest.
Or
an origin quest.
Find his soulmate. Find your soulmate, or...
Yeah, he needs to go pull the sword out of the sand.
But yeah, I think I'm remembering now, too, that when me and Gar watched this episode when it aired, that was just the realization Gar and I both had of just...
Bar and I.
Orb is really good. It's a really good series. So, like, and we knew from here on in till the end of Orb, it was just good. So fucking good. So...
And then we got another 2-parter coming up.
Yay!
Yay! And it's about how he cleanses himself and becomes Origin.
Yep.
And just...
Rest in peace, Thunderbreaster.
No, I think Thunderbreaster comes back.
He uses it. I think he uses it like one more time.
Thunderbreaster does show up in the G crossover.
Oh, I know it does.
Thunderbreaster and Primitive.
Yup! I can't wait to see that.
They're just both wrecking shit.
as they should. When you use the powers of Belial, you have to destroy shit.
Alright, on to Ginga S.
Yup. So yes, so now we're talking about episode 2 of Ultraman Ginga S, Ginga versus Victory. And this is already turning out to be way better than Ginga. Because, no, we've established, like, villains, a secondary Ultraman, an actual organization. We're not in the same location the whole fucking show. We're actually in different places. We even go to a city!
Well, for the whole town.
Yeah, we're like... They end up going to a city and stuff. And we meet the villain, too, who's like this Krang looking motherfucker.
Well, he's from Ultra 7, apparently.
Oh.
And his name is, Exceller.
Okay. Wait, was he in one of the episodes we watched of 7? Was he?
No. No, you're thinking of another alien from 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, different alien.
But they like using little tiny dudes.
Subaraya was on a mandate. Chances are they probably just reuse some of the models.
Probably.
Which, actually, I've been reading a book called Eiji Subaraya, Master of Monsters, and they go into detail about, like, behind the scenes of Ultra Q, Ultraman, and Ultra 7. And, like, just, like, their production history. It's like, wow.
Wow. So...
It's a good book.
We find out the villain's plot is, like, oh, we're trying to resurrect our master.
Yes, my grandmaster!
So, like, they've been stealing the Victorium to, like, which is the life source of the Victorians.
Yeah, the underground people.
Yeah, the underground people. And so, like, that's what Show's mission is like, oh, and...
you gotta retrieve the Victorium.
You know, like, or find out who's been stealing it and, like, just get rid of them. And then, like, I like that they bring up this message the whole episode, like, 2 times, if I remember correctly, where, like, the queen's just like, don't harm any human beings. Like, don't harm any of the beings that live above the surface, above ground.
Kinda hit Goki, though.
He did, but then he was about to hit Hikaru, and then he realized it's like, oh, fuck, that's right.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That was my only rule.
So yeah, so the episode starts off with Ginga and Victory fighting each other. And it's like a Goku Vegeta style fight too, and it's really cool because like yeah, they're Goku and Vegeta.
No, like there is like some people did complain though about like wait, why is Victory's color timer now just going off and Genghis is going off as well when Victory transformed first? I'm like, shut up, who cares?
Because 3 minutes is...
3 minutes is apparently enough for the sun to be up in the middle of the sky.
It's a Victorian Ultraman, so their 3 minutes is longer. I have 6 minutes of time. I just imagine. But what's cool is too is he's interested. Like he even asks his like Show later like asks his queen or whatever. He's like, why is there like another person who has the same power as Victory? Like how's that possible? And she's just like, there's a perfectly good explanation for this.
There's a simple explanation for this. Damn it, Gosei!
But Victory's abilities are so cool. I like that he actually shoots a beam from his bee on his head. And like he has like laser kicks. Like he shoots like
Victorium Slash.
Yeah, and you get it because his legs they form a V.
And his arms they form a V.
Yeah, everything about him forms a fucking V.
5 times the power.
Yeah. I have 5 limbs. 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head.
And it's a V.
It's a V.
The new roll
5.
For 5.
Oh. God damn it, Japan. See, I think I'm the only one who notices, like, these small, like, even Ichi, like, in Castranger, he's like, Lane, I don't think that's what they were trying to go for. I'm like, but it's there!
It's completely obvious!
Yeah! But, like, Victory's so cool, and as I said, like, I think Victory has, like, one of my favorite color timers ever.
Oh, how it's a V shape?
Yeah, it's a V shape, and I like the sound that comes from it, too, and, yeah. And so, like, they're all fighting Victory and stuff, and, like Genga's trying to, like, defend himself, because he's not trying to attack him, because, like, he's like, what the fuck's going on?
Self-defense.
Yeah, it's self-defense. And like even like later on, he has like a talk with Ginga. Ginga contacts him. He's like, and Ginga's just, he's like he attacked me first. Like, what do I do? Like, what's with this guy?
Yeah, Hikaru meets Ultraman Ginga again.
And Ginga's just like, you gotta find out for yourself, bud.
Who's this black Ultraman?
Character development.
And it's like, well, did you not feel, or well, did you feel evil when you fought him? No.
Think about it. Ginga, what do I do? Do you want character development, Hikaru? Yes. Then goodbye.
Then goodbye.
It just.
And will I see you again? Maybe tomorrow.
And then yeah, he just comes back out. And he's just like, huh. So then we cut back to Goki and Arissa, who I gotta say, Arissa's pretty cute.
Arissa is.
I wish she was. I know this is gonna sound weird, but I wish she kind of had shorts instead of pants.
Well, it's a military.
I know. So they like take Hikaru against his will. They're like, "You've seen too much. You're coming with us." And they're like, he's like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" So he gets sent back to the UPG,
where he meets Captain Gino.
Yeah, and then who the fuck else shows up? Tomoya. And it's hilarious. Hikaru's like, "Holy shit!" and gives him like this huge ass hug, and Tomoya's just standing there like, it's good to see you too. Stop hugging me.
I still have the gun pad. I can shoot you.
But like, it's funny. They're like, oh, we need like, can you join? Like, would you like to join our organization? And it's like, you want me to join? And I just like to see the captain's just like, well, like, we're government funded, but like, they're not going to take us seriously. We won't get full funding unless we have 5 members. So we only have 4. We need the 5th. We need you.
Goki, Arissa, Captain Gino,
Tomoya.
Oh, yeah, that is. Yeah.
I'm
like, wait.
At first I was like, no, they just need a 4th member. No, Tomoya's member. And he still has like his stupid gun, like his gun tablet, and he just keeps like, he presses like one button and it does like all this shit. And I'm like,
Come on, Tomoya.
Just use an actual tablet, which I think he does. Like they use like a Surface tablet or something like that, like a Windows Surface tablet. Like I noticed that. And so like Hikaru's just like, I'm in, fuck it, why not? I'm in, sure.
What? Why not? I got nothing else better to do. What? Go see my not so girlfriend Furuboshi.
And then we like cut back to the Victorian like area, and like the Queen's like talking to Sho, just again like, don't like, oh, you can do this, Sho, like we believe in you, just like go try to find out what's happening. And he's like, okay. So then like her advisor's kind of just like, should we
Kamushin.
Yeah, he's like, should we trust?
Well, it's not that we should trust them, it's more like maybe it's just not his time to have the Victory Lancer yet.
And the Queen's just like, no, I trust in him.
Fucking
So then we cut to like, I guess like the 2 Victorian side characters. No, like, I didn't mind them. I think they're cute.
They lead to nothing in this show.
Okay.
The Victorians do nothing in this show. We don't even learn their backstory.
See, that's what I feel like. I was thinking about this when I was watching. This should have just not have been Ginga Season 2. It should have just been Victory show.
The Ultraman Victory featuring Ultraman
like,
Ginga.
have Ginga show up as like a secondary character. Victory should be the protag.
Do what Kikaider 01 did. Have the original Kikaider there for a bit, then he leaves.
Yeah. This Victory should have been his show. Because, like, he seems more interesting. Because he's from, like, a race of people, subterranean people. They have, like, access to an Ultraman power. And, like, that's super mysterious already. Like, where did they get this power? Like, do the other Ultramen know about Victory? Like, it's fascinating. Like, that's why I like Victory. Because, like, there's just so much about him that's fascinating. But
never brought up.
I guess we don't know.
Never brought up.
That's disappointing.
It is. Especially with a 16-episode series.
Yeah.
We never get... The closest we get is another Victorian from, apparently, another dimension.
Oh, okay. So then, like, we see, like, this funny thing where, like, we see Sho's stomach growling, and just... he fucking collapses, just, like, fully next to fuck up.
I'm
So then-
fine. I'm fine. I'm going down.
So then they decide to go.
Steal some food.
Find some food. Well, they get some apples, and then they walk off with them. But like the guy's like,
The
oh,
market
excuse me,
guy
I
is
need,
like,
I need money, and they're like,
Money?
what's money? And it's like, oh, where are you guys from? The kid's just like, underground.
And that reminds me of a scene from the Fifth Doctor's first episode, Doctor Who, where Adric he meets up with the police, and he's like, no, you know where I'm from? You see up there? He points to the sky. I'm from up there. Adric, shut up. Just the cops from 1980s aren't gonna believe that you're from space.
Yeah.
And then you get a heroic death later on.
So then, like, they run into Show, and just Show's like, give him back the apples. Like,
So, apparently, I finally understand what the party means in Ultra Party Guardians.
no.
They're kind of like the ally, like the allies to the Ultraman.
Yeah.
And what would you call allies to the main character? His party.
His party members.
Yeah, his party, like an RPG.
Um,
Wait, RPG, UPG. Damn it! I knew it.
You almost knocked over my White Ranger figure. You be careful.
No, not the Megatron.
So we cut back to like Hikaru, and he gets his UPG uniform. So he's one of them, and I like that he's different from the rest, because like the rest of them like have like their jackets all like zipped up.
Where
He just has it like undone, and it looks good on him. It's really cool.
And I noticed the colors of the UPG uniform are also the same colors as the original Ultraman series' uniform.
Well, Scientist Brigade or whatever.
Yeah, the SSP?
No, not SSP.
Or it's Science Search Priority Patrol or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But no, I love the UPG uniforms. They're really cool. They got like these cool guns that have like a stun mode. And...
I won't hesitate, bitch!
I won't hesitate, bitch! And like they even like Goki goes up to him. He's just like, "Oh, looking sharp, man! Yeah!"
Hey.
And like he.
Hey, if you ever
it's funny that Goki's trying to be like the senpai to like Hikaru, but it's gonna be the other way around. I'm assuming eventually, like Hikaru's gonna be more the senpai.
I think Goki hangs around Arisa a bit more, and Hikaru.
Yeah, like they're partners,
Sorry.
right?
And Hikaru hangs out with Sho.
And like Goki, yeah, again, like Goki tries to be the senpai, even though like Hikaru just like towers over him so much. Hikaru's so tall.
I can toss you to the moon and back.
Yeah, like, he could. Like, just transforms the Ginga. Yeet!
Hey, go on!
Um,
Oh, right. I forgot he's a giant now.
So then, so they go off, and then, like, so Android 10, just still looking fucking hot as ever, she goes around and, like, uses, King.
King.
It was really cool. Looking at the King suit, though, oh, it looks so bad. It was all, like, wrinkled. You could see, like, cracks in the suit and everything. Like, it was really worn out. It doesn't help that it's, like, a all-white suit, too.
Yeah.
Because when you wear white, you can see so much. Ugh. And also, just King does not look good.
It's from 1967. What do you expect? The suits were made of latex.
Oh, could have made a better suit.
We don't have the budget for that right now. But yeah, the I like King's design.
His face is kind of wonky too. It's just like makes like a weird face. So then like Sho just goes, all right, like, or he tries.
All right, Sho, this is your show.
Yeah, this is my show. And he does a thing that like that's actually pretty cool. I thought he was going to turn into EX Red King, but instead he like puts the spark bolt and like fires, I guess, like the equivalent to like he fires it sort of at him and it like launches into King.
Fire the Kaijus.
Yeah. So like I'm assuming what it was is like a kind of thing where like he got hit with like the impact of like how big EX Red King would be if it was coming at him or something. Yeah, fire the Kaijus. That's the name of the episode.
Almost an hour in. Can't think of anything for a title yet.
So then, like, a bunch of rubble's about to, like, fall on Sho and Hikaru, and Hikaru, like, gets
Yeah.
Sho out of the
Hikaru
way.
bumps into the UPG bumps into Sho and Android 1-0.
Yeah, which then Arista goes chasing after her because, like, she gets distracted.
Girl fight.
Yeah. Which, like, she tries, like, fighting off, which she did pretty well for herself, honestly. And tries, like, paralyzing her. It doesn't work, and then she actually tries a destruction beam. Kind of grazes 1-0's arm a bit, but then, like, it comes back and regenerates, and she's like, oh, you're an android or something. So then, like, Hikaru gets hurt, like, his leg gets injured, and then Sho's like, why did you help me? And, like,
I don't know,
like,
I just felt like
I wanted to. So then, yeah, Sho turns into Victory, and he starts, like, kicking King's ass, and he uses, like, the knuckle. And then Ginga, Hikaru decides to.
I want to fight too.
And I like that he uses his lance a bit more.
Ginga lance.
Yeah.
Or the Ginga spark lance.
Because he wields it so awesomely.
He's like Donnie Yen with that.
Holy fuck, yeah. Donnie Yen's awesome. And then they fight, they kick its ass.
Which, with Ginga fighting King gives Victory like the boost that he needs to finish him off with his own Spacium Ray technique. The Victorium Shoot.
Yep.
Which, I looked at. I can't remember the bottom hand. I think it's a fist underneath his elbow on his right hand, and then instead of a hand, an open palm hand, it's like a clenched fist.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Either that, or it's like an open palm at the his elbow on his right arm.
So then he like makes the Sho makes the realization that Ginga's not a bad guy and like they should work together, and like I have no idea how far into the show until like they actually start working together.
But
they at least both know.
Like they gradually start working together.
It's like they're kind of like frenemies. So it's like they both know. Okay, you're not here to get in my way, and I'm not here to get in your way. So.
And I think I know why the Spark Dolls go towards Ultraman Victory. Because earlier in the episode, Tomoya talks about how the Spark Dolls have the same energy as Victorium. Ultraman Victory could, maybe his essence of Victorium connects with the Spark Dolls. And that's why they go towards him.
Yeah. Plus, Ginga doesn't need me shit.
No. I think Ginga does turn to Kaiju, though, later in, episode 6 or something.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like, hey, remember that gimmick?
But yeah, so honestly, 2 episodes in so far, I'm enjoying it. I'm loving this show more for Victory. Again, I wish this was his show more, and I'm going to see it more. Probably by the end, I'm going to be like, no, this wasn't Ultraman Ginga S, this was Ultraman Victory. And, that's a shame that you're telling me, this in advance, that, they don't really do much more with him. They don't explain his backstory, they don't explain his race's backstory, where Victory came from.
It's this new Ultraman.
Yeah, but he's a cool new Ultraman. I like him.
He is the 10th of the Heisei era.
Yeah. He's the decade of Ultraman.
Because you got Tiga, Dyna, Gaia, Cosmos, Nexus, Max, Mabius, Zero, Ginga, Victory.
Cool. Well, that's 9, isn't it?
Well, Victory is... Subaraya considers Ginga S to be Victory's show.
Okay, yeah.
And now I know why the next Ultraman is called Ultraman X.
This is the 10th?
Numeral for 10. Oh my.
Wow.
Took me that long to figure that out.
Anyways, so this has been...
Episode 33. Fire the Kaijus.
Fire the Kaijus.
Fuck fire the ninjas. Fire the Kaiju!
Because Victory's good at that kind of shit. I'm just gonna get one more Joe Swanson no in here.
For Twitters, you can follow me at twitter.com/autobot_autoroad.
At Lane _.
I was listening to older episodes and you're like, oh, and my current tag is Lane Hazard. I'm like, watch, it's gonna be something different. I was right.
Yeah, I'm Patron Lane now. Hey man. Twitter's the one place other than in real life where I can truly express myself.
For other tokusatsu needs, you can check out my Facebook page, Gar's Toku Blogs.
Cars just constantly face palming.
Oh, man.
Oh, Lane. I question you.
Oh, Lane.
Let me be me, damn it.
For other Cast Ranger pages, you can check us at facebook.com/rscastranger, castranger.podbean.com, patreon.com/Radio Sentai Castranger, and we have merchandise at TeePublic. We got some shirts, we got some pillows, and
Baby onesies.
you got baby onesies.
Yep.
Hopefully we get some Ultraranger merch up somewhere, sometime.
Yeah, we just need to make, like,
I don't know, maybe
funny shirts from different jokes.
I don't know, maybe we just need to do some rebranding for Ultraranger.
Coming soon, Fluff is Fluffer shirt.
Coming soon, Fluffless. It's just like Juggler as a cat.
Yeah. Fluff is Fluffler.
Yeah, Fluffless Fluffler.
Yep.
Right. And once again, Ultraman Ginga S and Ultraman Orb are currently available legally on Crunchyroll.
Hashtag down in Crunchyroll.
Hashtag Showa Ultraman. Hashtag Ultra Shows for Crunchyroll.